My boss hates it when I shorten his name to Dick, especially when he's called Steve. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. So you will have seen, I hope, the video that I uploaded earlier today where I meet Nina from Laugar of Sweden. So I'm going to use some of the stuff I picked up at her place today. I want to show something before I do. This is her brush, which I couldn't resist, and I'll show you what I got. I got the Älvdans soap and the Skogsrå soap, so I'm going to be shaving with the Älvdans. I paid for these, so full price and everything, so it was not a gift. And then I couldn't resist, so I picked up that cool looking brush. So I want to show you that before, because I need to prep it. So it comes in this lovely little box. I really like the logo, the artwork. There's nothing else on it. It's really, you know, as Scandinavian as it gets. So it comes in this, beautifully packed. I know some of you care, with a bow on it, which I shall untie. It's like a ceremony. So that's what it looks like. It says Laugar, same logo, and it's black. This is birch wood, but it's lacquered, painted and lacquered, and it has a 28 millimeter badger brush, badger knot. So I'm going to wash this with shampoo, and I'm going to keep it wet for a while so it's prepped, and then I'll be back and we'll do a shave. Alrighty, we're back. So we're shaving with Älvdans. It's all natural stuff and butters and oils and things, and the fragrances are all essential oils, and they are lemongrass, which is the main one, eucalyptus, cedar wood, and rosemary in a nice balance. These are not cheap. They're about $30, and it's 125 grams, and I don't know what it is in ounces, but it's, you know, there's a fair bit of soap in there. Everything just breathes luxury. metal box. I know some people don't like that because they get bent and everything, but her shipping is stellar. She showed me how she packs it, so at least you're gonna get it in good condition. And you know, it's just elegant, the whole thing, and the brush is elegant as well. I'm gonna put some warmer water on it because I like when it's warmish. It's just an elegant thing. Have you seen that? A round handle. Pretty cool. A good balance in the aesthetics. You know, about the same size knot and handle. The only downside is you can't put it anywhere. It's going to tilt and fold, and it does not come with a handle. I have a few of those hanging around, so I'm going to put in that and be a bit more careful, you know. But interesting. I did use this to palm lather because we played around in the soap studio. But it'll be interesting to see what it's like on the face. Okay, that was very dry. I always squeeze the brush out really dry, and prefer that from having too much water, and I can just add water. I'm not trying to build the lather in the jar, but sometimes you have to put a bit in just to get the soap out, basically. So it's badger, it's dense. I want to make sure I get quite a bit of soap in there. I've used this before, but I had it on loan from Matti, so I used it a few times. I know I liked it, but I can't remember how much, and I can't remember how you lather it either. And I had the other one, Skogsrå, so I haven't tried this Älvdans. Älvdans, she explained in the video, is in the morning, over a lake where the fog is sort of moving around, and it's like steaming from the sea, and there's like a low fog. That's the elves dancing. Älvdans is the dance of the elves. So pretty cool. And if you'd been to her place, you get it, you know, all these mythological creatures, you know, it's in the forest where she's at, and you know, farmland and forest, and you know, you buy into the whole mystical creature thing, and it's cool. I grew up in the countryside, so I kind of like the countryside. I could live in the countryside. I don't, but I could. I wouldn't go crazy. Okay, let's be careful and pay attention. Sometimes you put too much water in, and then you have to pack it up, get back to the pack. See what that does. Maybe I did put too much water in it. Nice smell, understated. Get quite a bit of lemongrass. I get the rosemary too. Not a huge fan of rosemary, to be perfectly honest, but everybody is different, right? Some people only like citrus. Some people hate flowery tastes. Scents, tastes, flowery scents. Well, there are flowers you can eat, you know. And it's also individual. So what you like and what you don't like. No point listening to other shavers, really. Well, you know, if it's a dupe, soap in the mouth. I apologize. If it's a dupe and it's supposed to smell like a perfume, it's interesting to hear other people's opinion, whether it does or not, obviously. Well, that's a creamy, creamy lather. Really is. Unusual to hold it like that, but it works. It works, and it is elegant. I think so, anyway. Push it a little bit more. See if we can add a bit more water, agitate it a little bit more. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a creamy, creamy leather. I have one of those stupid polo shirts on, where you get it on the collar. I should get a shaving shirt, you know, with a décolletage. That just feels lovely. You know, when it feels good on the skin, feels like yogurt, cream cheese, that kind of thing. I think that's a good lather, actually. I think it is a good one. Should we push it more? Okay, one more. One more, see what happens. Do it on this side. That is a rich, rich knot. Really good knot. Yeah. That's it. Sissa. So Nina speaks Norwegian. But we managed pretty well. She spoke and I smiled and nodded, pretending I knew what she was saying. That was okay. Norwegian and Swedish are very close. I don't think I've ever met a Norwegian that I don't really understand. And she's from Lofoten, which is a bit of a different dialect from Oslo, which is the Norwegian you usually hear on TV and so on. Okay, so I need to put this down for another pass, and then I can't really, and that is a bit of a negative. to be honest. But it's okay. I put it in the soap jar. It'll be fine there. And I got even more stuff on my collar. So cool. We're doing wick because I have a blade in and I don't want to strop tonight. Okay, so let's see. See, the scent is there. It's not strong, but it's there all the time. And that too is, you know, quite sophisticated. It smells of class. It smells of, yeah, here I am. I'm the scent. Here I am. You get a whiff of me. You don't get too much. Because you don't need too much. You just need a little bit. That's how good I am. That kind of soap. I think when you have only essential oils as a scent, then it's hard to get something really powerful. I don't know. Is that true? I think so. Yeah, still feels good. It's gonna come, it's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, this was bad TV. It came. It's good lather, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm so silly. Can you see it? I mean, it isn't thick. It's my kind of lather. I can make this big too. I made 1/2 liter in my hand before. It's just I don't want to. So I guess I should be imagining the elves. What are they called? Elves, not elf. Alf. Sorry, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's a good soap. And it was fun, you know, and she's, you know, try this, and I have this, she had a pine tar soap, which was really cool. Not for shaving, but pine tar for, you know, cleaning other things. And it was brilliant on the, I washed my hands in it, and it just such a good feeling on the skin afterwards, and the scent, you know, still there, pine tar. She had 10% of the content in the soap was pine tar. Wow. So I told her, you know, that would make a cool shaving soap. I mean, there is one. There was a guy in Sweden who made it, Andreas. He doesn't make soaps anymore, unfortunately. I think there's a Finnish guy who makes pine tar soap as well. I haven't tried it. It's a cool scent. Masculine. Massive. Smells like you've done the bottom of your wooden boat. Is that a Swedish thing? We put that stuff. I helped my grandfather with this small boat. That's what you put underneath to protect it to keep it from leaking. Yeah, so that was good. Good first pass. You always get a good first pass with the wick, so it's a bit unfair because it's hard to find a soap that doesn't work with a wick. Now, I still cut myself with a wick, so the shaves aren't always perfect, but they're always damn close, and there's rarely any irritation. Such a good little weapon to shave with, and they're cheap too. And they're around. You can get them. There's quite a few on eBay and similar, and you don't have to pay a lot of money. except if you want one in, you know, new old stock sort of condition, then it's more expensive. Okay. Sorry, I keep getting it in my mouth. It doesn't taste bad or anything, it's just a little bit uncomfortable to have soap in your mouth. You know what I mean. Okay, second pass. So yeah, I put the link to the website of Laugar in the previous video. I may remember to do it here as well. It's in Swedish. She's getting it translated into English, so that's not too far away, but it is in Swedish. But if you don't manage to order and pay and get shipping, etc., on the website, just email her. I put her email address in the previous video as well. Again, I'll try and remember to do it here, but if I forget, you go back and you check that one out. And you can email her and she's going to answer. So Justin, she asked if you got your soap. I haven't heard from you, so I assume you haven't. She's excited it's going to Canada. I mean, she sells most of her soaps in Sweden. And a bit in other countries too, Germany, Norway and a few others, but her products deserve to get recognized and get a bit of face time in other countries as well. So, you know, trust me, they're good. Trust me, I'm a doctor. No. Oh shit, did I cut? I'm a commodity trader. So, so don't trust me. We are the evil. Nina is extremely proud of her product, but in a Scandinavian way. So she wouldn't say it, but she, you know, she takes pride in them, is maybe a better expression. They are important to her. She calls her shaving soaps her babies. So she'll never be rich, but she'll be a good soap supplier. Come on. It's been a long day. Come on, hands. Okay, that will do. When I'm tired, my hands are just not in the mood. Very good. Good feeling on the face, for sure. That's perhaps the most important thing in the soap, because, you know, they're all slick. At least they're all slick enough, in my opinion. If they lather up reasonably well, they'll be slick enough. And if you know what you're doing and you're putting the appropriate amount of water in it, they're all slick. So what separates them, well, you know, it could be the look of the lather and stuff like that, but for me it's really what they feel afterwards. And then I put on aftershave, so it doesn't matter what they feel like afterwards. So I'm an ungrateful soap buyer. I think I cut myself there. Okay, breathe. This is the best shaver I have, probably. One of the cheapest, but I think the best, with the Kismet blade. But it's also evil, because it is the one that I bleed the most from. And if I cut myself, it's my fault, my bad. This is not a cut, it's a weeper. It's gonna go away with cold water, and that one too. So that doesn't count. But I get more of those with a weck, just because I am shaving closer to the blood. The one soap I didn't get out of the 3 that Nina makes is Hulderheim, which is the scentless one. It has no essential oils. It has all the butters and the good stuff. Soap base is the same, but no fragrance. And I, just because, I don't need that, because I'm not going to get a reaction. I'm not going to have an allergy or something. But it is there if you want to try it, and if you're sensitive to, if you get skin reactions from fragrances, etc. easily, then you can get a damn good soap without fragrances in Hulderheim. Gonna rinse on camera. I'm gonna take my time. Oh, nice rinse. Nice. And then we rinse cold. Cold Swedish water. Yeah, very good. Very good. A little bit of soap on the collar. Ah, great. Let's see and feel what it feels like. Yeah, good close shave, that's for sure. That's the wick, it's not the soap, to be honest. But a good feeling on the skin, and just knowing it's all good stuff in it helps. Nina is developing an aftershave balm. She asked, should I make a splash? I said, I won't tell you what I said. But she is experimenting with the balm. You can't buy this yet, but she's made it, and I had a sample. Some other people have samples too, so we're gonna try that. Only downside is it's in a glass, so I don't know how I'm gonna get it out, but we'll try. She knows this, it's not gonna come like that. She has a bigger bottle with a pump, and I said, yeah, we want a pump. Oh, it looks good. Looks good. So it's a matching balm. I'm gonna put some on my head because I did a head shave before I joined you guys. I did put this stuff on in the shop just to see what it feels like after 10 minutes. And I was a bit worried because it feels very thick, and I was thinking, is it gonna really absorb into the skin properly? I said, or she said, you'll see, and it did. So it's a seriously moisturizing balm, but it does go into the skin, so it doesn't leave the skin tacky, which I hate. But it's not for sale, but it's cool, it's coming, and she's almost there in terms of mixture, etc. And it smells just like the soap, and it smells really nice. Yeah, cool, good stuff. Good stuff. That's a Laugar shave. Thanks for watching. Check out Laugar. No, it's Laugar. It's like Matti says it. Frank makes fun of him, but Matti says is right. Never mind. In English, let's call it Laugar. So that's what it's called from now on. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. See you soon, and stay sharp.